저한테 소개해 주시고요. 궁금한 거 있으시면 텍스트랑 대전이 잉글리시 질문 바랍니다.
Or does she do it again?
No, just start from the top again.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry again.
So I heard that for our first clip, there's a special topic that you'd like to talk about.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about marketing because a lot of times when I speak to students or people who are getting ready for interviews in English, well, not only in English, but in interviews in general, I think one of the most important concepts that people should keep in mind is that basically recruiting is sales, okay? It's a marketing game. And to think of it this way, you are selling yourself, okay? It is one of those strange situations where you are the product, but at the same time, you are also the salesperson, right? So I like to take the analogy of, for instance, let's say you're selling a cell phone, right? If you were selling a cell phone, you will talk about the features, right? This thing has, I don't know, an MP3 player. You can take pictures, and you can all kind of stuff with this. When you're approaching recruiting, when you're approaching interviews, I think you should have that same sort of approach. You're selling yourself, so you want to tell the person why he should hire you. Basically, you know what your sales points are. What makes you stand out of the crowd, I guess, right? So please keep that in mind. It's a marketing game, okay? You are selling yourself, and I can't really emphasize that more. Another analogy I like to make is the jirashi example, right? All you Korean people out there, you probably know what a jirashi is, right? If you go to the Gangnam-yeok 6번 출구, okay? At about 8 o'clock in the morning, there are these like group of ajummas that are handing out jirashis like crazy, right? And if you've been in that situation, I would guess that most of you either ignore those ajummas, or even if you took a flyer, you would probably just would have stuffed it in the trash bin. And if you think about it, why do you do that, right? And I think it's because it's two reasons. Number one, the ajumma's jirashis are not giving you any information that you need. You're not interested in 회 한 접시 4,000원, okay? And also, there's nothing special. I mean, they all look the same. It's 회 한 접시 4,000원 or 돈가스 3,000원 or whatever. It's just the same shit, and you don't really need that. Okay? So if you keep that in mind, that's sort of an analogy you can use when you're recruiting. In order for the recruiter to pay attention to what you're saying, to look at your resume with interest, you sort of have to show him or give him information that he needs, something that he wants to see. Okay? And I think that it sort of sums up to what I was saying before into what are your sales points. Okay? So I just wanted to say that. Okay?
So what do you mean by sales points?
Well, yeah, that's kind of a difficult notion in the beginning. I mean, sales points can be anything, basically. What makes you stand out? Again, what makes you, something that is distinctively you. I mean, it could be your GPA, for instance. If your GPA is 4.4 out of 4.5, okay, which I believe there are some people out there who actually can do that, then by all means that's a sales point, okay? But let's say if you're like me, when your GPA is like a 2.2, 2.2 out of 4.5, then you don't want to mention your GPA at an interview, okay? You're not selling yourself like that. It could be anything. It could be your language skill. It could be some special experience you had. I mean, basically something that makes you different or makes you unique. Think of it this way. If somebody asks you at an interview, you may get this question, right? They're going to say, all right, we're hiring one person, and there are 20 people outside in the waiting room. So if we hire you, we're going to have to send 19 people away, right? So why should we hire you? Okay? Expect to be asked that question, okay? And you have to have a good answer, right? You can't speak about general stuff like, well, I have good communication skills, and I have good interpersonal skills, and I have leadership skills, and all of that shit, you know, because that's all crap. Okay? That's not going to help you anything. You have to be specific. Okay? And one last thing I just want to talk about resumes, and we'll probably have a separate clip about resumes, but resumes are important, okay? Because, I mean, think of your resume as your chirashi, again, okay? It's your chirashi, and if you want somebody to read your chirashi, you're going to have to make it presentable and unique. Again, something that the other person wants to look at, of course. By me saying this, you know, it has to be something that other people look like. I've actually seen people who do their resumes in pink paper. Believe it or not, I've actually seen it. They have a picture here, and the guy is doing that in the picture, you know. And you really don't want to do that. Okay, that's demarketing. Don't do anything like that. But you want to make it look professional. But at the same time, you want to make it so that the employer will look at it and say, this guy is interesting. I want to meet him. Okay? So, and we'll go into the details on how to do that later on. But anyway, resumes are important too. Okay, so is that everything I wanted to talk about? Well, today was first day. So I think I got carried away. And Hee-kyung should be speaking more next time. Because, you know, she's basically the cow of our program.
That's why when I put this question up, you were supposed to say, speaking of resumes, what's a good resume from a marketing standpoint? But,
Fine, it's okay.
you know,
But we're not professionals here.
No, but next time I post a question, look at the question and then just say, speaking of resume, because I heard him say resume.
Let's keep your voice in the clip. Let's keep your voice in the clip.
Okay.
I think that's good. We're just talking about this stuff. That's why, you know, like, well, whatever. Let's leave that in the clip. Let's leave this in the clip.
Oh, you want to do that?
All right. Okay. So anyway, that was the first episode.
And please support us.
Please support us. Go to our website, which is, you see it in the bottom right now, I think. I hope. Can we do that soon? Whatever. Right? And we're going to be here weekly. We're going to try to persuade Hee-kyung to be here weekly because, you know, she's very busy and basically she doesn't like us. But we've tied her legs to the chair so she can't move right now. But anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Say bye.
Bye.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 보고 싶은 거나 질문하실 거 있으시면 우리 메일로 문의 주시고요. 지금까지 은혜였습니다. 다음에 봬요.
Okay, it's marketing is everything. Okay? I'll say that again. Marketing is everything. Where is the sound coming from?
Oh, this stupid phone. Okay.
Can we do that again?
Sure.